about $50 million.
About the same.
There were 54 countries or 54 nations in Africa. I think it's 55 now, inclusive Ghana, if I'm not mistaken, because there are the other one. And Oshe AU protocol agreement demand over program now. There will be a friend calculator.
Yeah.
It's no fat no share calculator no. Now what who said to dwarf befi krobe so ebeba. Jomo ma minimum. Until you have a minimum of 200. Because the first time since 1965 yeah games you code or sports disciplines no of course no yeah 29 disciplines. 29 disciplines, both field, track, and other, sporting activities. 29.
Yeah.
It is all fact to say Egypt will bar. Not so yet all the 29 disciplines is coming along of more than 200. But again, we budgeted for 200.
Okay.
And in real situation, Egypt came up with about 300 and something people, athletes, and then their officials.
Okay.
An official including technical people, that's about 300 something. Ghana, for example, was about 522. That is athlete and officials alone. The heads of other
Ghana athlete need to do 500.
Yes, 522. That is what was at the Games Village. And then you say yes, size me
follow pa
mami na me move kakra me take you off. Egypt, Nigeria, about 400 plus the bar. It is say, share a minimum or threshold that no 11,000 because okay say we 253 right multiply for me. 11,000 sebia and na ebeba e krom ha. Na festival we here from the festival.
Okay.
Yeah, African festival as far as sports is concerned. Na share do na to say obiade in 24 and as obiade nipa says sports no and omo
yeah
18 no so multiply and I give you about 11,000 out of this 11,000 yeah you say see you can see yes bia you go fa caterers or these hotels and as for intime because the budget alone will buffet for Kimpiskia and that's a Lisa and that's a way it's about $25-30.
Okay.
We don't have that money until we have to peg it at $15 per threshold. And then obiabedi breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then snacks. Maybe I will reduce it so be say players in the teams no money din sa.
I say athletes no need 3 times no.
And that 4 threshold no $15 off everybody until it becomes $60 or $60 for an athlete for a day.
$60. Maybe I will calculate $60
by the 11,000 budget for now. A man was $660,000 a day.
Okay.
Times 23. You use 23 because again we are still using a minimum. If other school of thought, 11 days, 15 days, 18 days. No. There's difference between opening ceremony and closing ceremony. And there's difference also between opening of Games Village and then closing of Games Village.
Okay.
The opening and closing of Games Village encompasses the opening and closing ceremonies. What for Games Village? Starting opening ceremony.
Debbie.
And the Games Village was open on 27th of February. And it was closed on 25th of March. Okaboma is about 28 days.
Okay.
Again, I'm going back to the minimum concept. That yes, Ubeka say, Dana Obi games Dano, and your team like Babom. Yes, it is true. But again, cooking start from that point. That period on the 1st of March, table tennis and a badminton and other discipline started. It is yafa on the 8th no. It is no more team na ba na krona ba bebrebe ni la no. Enti o mendidi. So out of which and you multiply the $60 by the number the 11,000 times the days 23 and the money $15.18 million in budget in every tournament. I didn't me and very important one accommodation transport and catering food. Anything short of that over say games no mo be kai tama yeah games Samsidin a fresh sports for from north western region eastern ni Ashanti region Ghana for a very solid stimulation for the transport department
committee no
Mokai and all these things were shared among your people and na me di mo ho yaw kakra ye atro for ho yaw kakra because after you take me through all these things, I mean, go straight to the point. NDC, and then I'm a pump for about out say we've used that amount and that of say only 15 or 11 days no more come. Want to me and church room. And na me di dimo ho ya no.
But say I mo maduma mo so mantimi an church room.
Yeah, church room. We told you people, and that is why the media fraternity never any other thing. Come back. And the other company almost say there, and the other company say
no more cast and yet the day and shall no more capa.
That be my strength for how and call maybe a mark would be maybe someone. Now I say now my friends say your profession also never but
yes you be DB
baby, I say you your stakeholders. And you know, cow, maybe so maybe some say at the end, Anna, a money 11,000. And I said, be at 12,000 or 13,000 now. Yeah, can say you feed you woman. Come at church or more year or more comprising of these people.
And my media. Okay, for the comprising of that number, no, because numbers are so far.
Number one, your athletes officials, athletes and the officials one, and your technical officers. The technical officers they were both national and international.
Yeah, I know.
And then we have media. Both national and international. We have VIPs, the AUs, the presidents, and then the sports ministers and other people who are coming. And it's our BB's protocol. And they want volunteers. Volunteers in Kwai is about 3,000. Volunteers. And they are part of the feeding. Medical team at the Gen Village near Polyclinic.
Yeah.
Near Polyclinic. And that alone 200 doctors, nurses, and all the other people that you can think about. Calculate it. And these people were fed morning, afternoon, evening, and then in between.
Okay.
Again, Obibeka say how I didn't see if you been cramping to the cost of $15 per a day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Live on Facebook. Munu ani bi ni chairman ana. Na we bi na mo serve you mana.
We ever say
live on Facebook. Adobia mama me duane no bi mama me nuane na ye de ma mo ni bi Facebook page.
Yes. It's no share menu a breakfast menu.
Okay.
Me person wanga sa walking kind now to you for the tea for one session. Na me church room. Yen ko ye
ni way.
And in the one here left to right yes. Day one.
Okay.
And for me from the bobo.
Oh, the bobo duane na.
Yes sir.
But ni na say figures she ho de.
Figures say $15 per person.
Okay.
Per threshold.
Okay.
It's no. Osha ye was serious. Aye freebies are serious. Aye conflicts. Conflicts you want assault.
Okay.
Assault. Aye dey. Ye dey more. Muntimi fa amazing. Go do ha. At least on pay maize. Or pay rice. Obi on pay rice or pay feet. Just all ye assorted. Sanya money this year.
Variety.
And I will back to say protein sectional. You will be this eggs, baked beans, sausage, bacons, and a whole lot of things. And no also spread it. Because bacon, for example, is a kind of a pork. And Muslims will be in pork. And the other also identify and say a bacon, a pork. It's going to be uncle fat.
Okay.
Ebiom oba to say salad pointer. You was steamed veg. You was assorted self-made salad. You twa tomato. You twa carrot. You twa way. You twa leg. Nyama bebre. And also wo anopano amount. And oba tea station. You one nyama bebre. It's a tea. You can tea and you Lipton. You was assorted of tea.
Okay.
You were coffee. You were Milo. You were other things. I come. It also no introduce you. And even the sugar. Sugar no. And you can also only white and brown. You should add other. Fencing, Yama, Master Uti,
Nitupa.
I import sweetness. Also, with the honey and Pocahon. Nina was on the table during the game.
When you know, ye.
Apart from this, we have to add assorted fruit juices, water, and opal. Then we add one hot milk. Yeah, that says, watch it, and I said jollof rice. Our breakfast alone.
Wow.
Wow, bread. I remember bread and so. If any loaf station, we call loaf station now. You was sorted of bread because no behind the pet. You know enough about a year to say Egypt, Mali, Tunisia, Algeria.
Yeah.
The everything they do behind is bread, and only because of only sugar or tea bread. You should do assorted bread. Out of which you have to add cake and muffins and other things. It is out of this, and no, the kind of food Ghana is serving at their dining area is up to the strike. They walk in 4 occasions. Think it's every money. I don't need to explain all these things. Again, the figures I've given you goes to show say this sort of menu you won't get it at $15 per head. But again, because Ghana need nisika, we have to economize it, and they almost lies on this as a team, as a committee, to cut down costs, and it is as a result of that and you back out with this. And we did it. Over lunch section.
Okay.
You were the start station. Okay. And you put your friend Portuguese potatoes.
Okay.
The reason is that with the 4 blocks I want north, west, east, and south Africa, you will different. And you need to meet this kind of Ediane. Over to Serbia, over a start area, and then over sources. We have to get different types. So we have to protein. We should have 3 different types of proteins.
Okay.
1,